What were we doing? Oh yeah, we were buying tools. Were we heading back up north? I think we were for more money. And now everyone's mostly healed and ready for combat. Did anybody die? No, all right, nobody died. I'm already forgetting. Yeah, the belly dancer died some years ago. All right. All right. We need a few more tools. What were we expecting to do right now? We were gonna head back up north, right, like this, and wipe out some, orc camps, right? Ah, the game is laggy a little bit, so it kind of rubber banded there. Yeah, we're gonna head north and fight some dudes, like here. I'm sure we are strong enough to take on bigger camps. So let's go! Oh, are they fighting each other? Yeah, they are. Ooh. Look at that. 30 versus 16. Zweihanders, or Z-handers, they have some of the best gear in the game, by the way. So we could try to provoke a big army just to hunt those down. Oh, Goblin Raiders. All right, Birkenberg, please have some tools. Oh my fuck. Okay, we're wasting a lot of time, but there are no tools available anywhere. They're being ramshacked at the moment. All right. Oh yeah, we just bought some. We're going to Zhrykov for. Oh yeah, we've got to reveal this location. Hey, maybe the witch's hut is right here. Wait, just brigands with a leader. All right. So that's probably a brigand location. Yeah, we did. But yeah, so when we play Skaven, be prepared for. They destroyed. They destroyed. I think the armory. Um, when we play Skaven, be prepared for us to not be too sad of losing characters, but also. All right, you have tools. Not be too sad when we lose characters, but also how to put it, not trying to make any characters too strong. All right, so this is an army that attacked, right? It's the Northern Army. See how big it is. Show me your size, man. We're chasing the footsteps of an army. Another camp. Olaf's Watch. Holy shit, they're far. Oh my god. Come on. Okay. Look at this. Oh my god, there's so many of them. We can take them all on if we fight them individually. But that's basically their entire. Well, no, they still have the Knights army. All right. It's like, hey, we're chasing an army. They didn't realize we were chasing all of their armies. All right. If we fight them separately, we can wreck them. All right. McLarge, huge. Alucard. All right. We'll put Bobo in the bench for this fight. All right. All right. We can take this one on. Come on. 14 versus 12? No problem. Ow. They have a sergeant who's their only real big threat, and he's got a mace. And the best part is we got the cool OST for this fight, so you know it's gonna be hype. These guys are the big threats, so just watch out for them. Annihilated. Hold. Hold. Swing and a miss. No, that was basically no damage. All right. They're moving forward. Acker can sit in here and do some damage, but it'd be better to bring him down. Alright, Corn, hold your position. Alright, Apocalypse, hold. Alright, Apocalypse. That guy moves forward, so hopefully he gets, you know, shish kebabbed. Ooh, a kill for Goose. Well, you shouldn't have moved forward. Alright. If Zanes moves forward here, he comes under fire of 3 dudes. So I probably should have changed equipment. Here's a safe spot to move, though. And he misses. Alright, that's a big damage there. Doo-doo-doo, 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 doo-doo-doo. Right. Kaiser in the line of fire for several dudes, so hold them back. Zanes. Oh, he's swinging a miss. Easily kill this guy, but now that guy will be last. Right, Apocalypse holds all these guys now. Swing and a miss. Alright. Alright. Ow. May makes him brave again. Yeah. Hold. Ah, okay, Apocalypse. Alright, Apocalypse, come on. Apocalypse! Oh my god, okay. Well, we gotta save him now. Oh, he'll live, but Apocalypse got his ass beat. Well, Apocalypse is almost dead, but he'll be fine. He'll walk it off. The crossbowman decides it's not my fight anymore. Alucard has nothing. All right. Apocalypse dodges that nimbly. Broken. He's alive. broken. Haven't broken. You'll be back for more. Run them down. Alright. We'll let the crossbow guy run away. So we don't have to, like, spend turns chasing him. And there you go. So Apocalypse survived by a little bit. So we're gonna have to let him heal. But he did not suffer any permanent injury or any temporary injury for that matter. So he's fine. He'll just, walk it off. And yeah. Easy peasy, and we got the maze quite easy. There's one. Alright, Apocalypse. We have good news. We have temporary gear for you that we can swap you out to. This would be fine. And we also got a new one here for you. Alright. There you go. Apocalypse, you get to rest for a second. We will bring in Bobo. Goose will have to be doing a little bit more tanking for this upcoming fight. Because we're going to fight yet another group of these. Come on. Fight me fight me. Oh, they're fighting something else. There's like a big old melee. Is he chasing me now in the darkness of the night? Okay, we're being... Oh my god. Don't tell me it's an ambush scenario. Fucking hell. We knew they were there, but now it's an ambush scenario. Oh my god. In the darkness, he got shot in the brain. Well, Zack might be dead here. Ambush scenarios suck. And I don't know why it gave me one of them for this. Alright. We have the high ground situation here, at least if we get one of our brothers here. What a disaster already. We might lose Zack for all we did to try to nurture his ass. Control the high ground. Okay, so there's those. Dudich up here will be menacing, and he'll be backed up by Corn in the woods. And Alucard. And I guess Charon. At least he can't get shot here, I think. Alright, Zane's is by him as lonesome, but I don't know where they are, so I cannot, take aggressive moves. Alright. Damn. Hold. I know, I love the video. I love Mickey saying that all the time. Shit. Hold. Holy shit. They're fucking me up, so we're gonna have to take some, like... We're gonna finally use these tools. Put them to a good use. Oh my god, Goose, you got hit instead of dodging. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. These guys are the most goated soldiers in their entire army. Okay, Zane's is going to be by his lonesome. These two can probably handle this stuff. So I do got to send some backup up here. Alright, Goose. Do everything you can to hold. Broke his arm. Alright, Acker. You got to hit this guy. Alright, concussion. He's out. That guy's almost out. Knife him. Kill him. Alright, that was good, that was good, that was good. This is very stressful already, just because of how, this whole thing turned out. We knew they were coming, but I don't know why the game gave me, gave me this. By the way, he can't shoot shit anymore, because his eyes cut. Alright. Hold, Goose. Alright, he's out. Alright, there you go. I figured another one was around the corner. Goose, hold everything you've got. Ugh. Another guy up here. We need to send more help up here. And they're also coming from the north. Alright, Bobo's not the best help, but he is help. Oh my god, it's a miss. Y'all gotta hold. Y'all gotta hold as much as you can. Go, dog, go. Grab one of the... There we go. He grabbed the archer. Raw. Eat him alive. Alright, so these guys are going to come through here. So, we're going to need to orient ourselves. These guys are going to be grabbed by the dogs, and then these guys might fall soon. So only a few more threats here. Good. Tank up. We got to get up here fast, because the pikes might render these guys dead. Dudich can move here to intercept too now. Because only Khorne has to fight this guy. Stop. Dog! Dog has a high ground. Ah, shit, there's another dude, one of those assholes here. Ooh, that was a nice hit. Alright, dodge. Ow. How dare you? How dare you? You got stunned, come on. Oh, the power's great. The power of the hammer is great. Alright. Their ambush has fallen apart. And Khorne gets to run amok on them. Just foaming at the mouth. Go, oh no, dog. Don't fight the pikeman. The pikeman can kill you. You don't have a helmet. Ow. Knock you out of your shield wall. How dare you? Alright. Alright, Zack, you're wounded. No. Well, he blocked everything. For money. Alright. Alright. Khorne is in there. Go dog. Pin that guy down. Bite him in the face. Miss. Wah. Wah. Come on. Alright. That did not hit. Miss. Okay. He's trying to rally his homies. This fight is ours, so just all it is now is just wounding people. Ow. Y'all picked the wrong fight, and now you die. Hey, I almost hit something. Some characters didn't do dick. Bobo can't even see in the dark, so I don't know what I'm trying to swing with him. He's gonna get away. We'll probably just kill his friend. Can we chase him? Yeah, we can. No, none of you get away. Y'all chased me and gave me annoying trouble. Kill that man. Go, dogs, go! Chase after him. Oh, you swung and you missed? Alright. So Annihilator. Frozen levels up and we get a bunch of stuff. That was great. Zack is out of the team for a bit because a grazed eye basically makes him unable to shoot a damn thing. So back in the bench you go. McLarge Huge, you come back into the group. Frozen now gets nimble. The big problem with Frozen right now, though, is that he doesn't have any actual fatigue to do very much. So he's kind of in a really weak spot. He's a weak character at the moment because he needs more fatigue and he won't get there. So he just hasn't leveled properly the fatigue realm. So we might take off the pike. Yeah, we'll take the pike and probably give him a butcher's blade. We sold all of the butcher's weapons, so we'll give him the mace instead. There we go. This pike, who will go to Kayron, right? Yeah, it's a better pike. There you go. So that gives Frozen a little bit more, but if he gets in melee, he can bonk people. That's about it. But yeah, we need to make sure he gets lighter because he's a little heavy at the moment. All right, so yeah, we've beaten 2 army compositions at the moment. Is there another one here, or did our I guess homies wipe him out? Okay, we can fight those guys too. These guys are a lot weaker. Oh, you're gonna run away? Let's see. Our dudes are in fighting shape mostly. Oh yeah, Goose. Except Goose, we gotta swap him, I guess, with the other gear back. Right. Wear your coat again. Come here. Come hither. Alright. We have the huge advantage because they start off one foot down. So they have to move up in order to actually do anything. See? Alright, make large huge. Reload. The gun. Alright, we can immediately annihilate a few of these men. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Aw. Ow. Okay, come on. Just immediately chunking our boy Kayron. What did Kayron ever do to you guys? Alright. Look at this. He only gets to shoot one gun once, but this is a really potentially good gunshot. Well, it hit everybody at least. Oh, right. Hammerman. Rotation swing. Swipe. Alright. Well, I got my own big dick hammer. Wah! Ooh, the panic. The panic. Palpable. Right. We have another gun moment. Ow. Ow. Just hitting Alucard twice in the face. It's not cool. Alright. Gun. All right. Flail. To the vine. Slash. Right, Frozen. You have a mace power. Bonk. Aw. Alright, finish this man off and let's go get some food. Alright, Dudich leveled up, master levels. We just wiped out essentially the majority of their fighting force. It's like, imagine explaining that back home. Like, I'm sorry guys, but we've lost the war to a single company of ne'er-do-wells. Try explaining that to your people. Alright. We could hunt this one down. Oh, there's no camp here. No, I mean no witch's hut. Alright, so the hunt for the witch's hut continues. But it's usually in the center of the map, so I never popped this location. It might be, but it might be too far. And it spawns near forest or swamp. Or it could even be here. Ugh. We found the watermill somewhere around here, right? I already forgot the location. Because here's the stone thingy, and then we found the... Oh yeah, no, we found the watermill right here. Yeah. So the watermill is one of the other objective locations we want to get. Alright, we'll let that army go. I don't want to keep chasing. We got plenty of tools and supplies. We can have one more big fight. But yeah, we wiped out their entire army, essentially. I mean, they have one big group, which has a knight in it. Walking, Zane's get once fatigued, we low roll that event. Basically, every now and then, one of your brothers decides that he's now more fit and he gets fatigue, but we got a +1, so that's the lowest of the lowest roll you can get for that event. Ah, delicious Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, if you're somehow watching this stream for some reason. Oh, this one will fuck us. It's 20. Like we're not at the point. We're not at the point to be able to hold that shit off. 28 dudes, 2 of them being knights. Could we? No, there's too many Arbalesters, and the Zach is out. All right, so they still have a lot of people. Turns out they're richer than we are. What's here, though? Another army? Fuck. Alright. We're wasting time. Our food should still last us, at least, I think. Desecrated Crypt. Crypto Joe Fargo. We found the Kraken, but we have to find some unholds to kill. We have to kill at least 3 unholds and get their skins. And most of them spawn in the north. Though some spawn in like the swamp areas. We could follow these guys, by the way. And if they fight the big army, we can use them to help us fight the big army. But at the same time, these guys can just lose. What do you think? Should we follow this army in the hopes that they fight the one with the knights? And use that as a chance for us to snipe some knights and get their armor? Should we do that, or should we go fight some orcs? McLarge Huge wants us to follow. He's like, we should follow them and see and fight the fights. Like they might run away. But I also want to get fight some Zweighanders, but those Schweighanders are also very dangerous. Alright, we'll follow them. If it's a clash between both their armies and us, we will not fight that. We're just going to try to fight one army. Either one of them, because they both... Or they're just going to attack this fucking thing instead of going where they're supposed to. You pieces of shit. Let's see. Is the army coming, though? There it is. Yeah. We were hoping this guy fights him, and then we join the fight. And we're close enough for it. See? Come on. We can handle this. Alright, there you go. We should have probably brought Apocalypse, but yeah, look at this. It's a 29 v20. Well, no, Matt, never mind. It's more like 25 v28 because the dogs are just gonna run into their fucking death. They're useless for this shit. Look, rah 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 rah, and then they die. But luckily, we have some tanks. We're gonna use their dudes to tank for us. Prepare a gun. The 2 sergeants are at the bottom flank. Hey, at least the Arbalesters are aiming at the dogs for some reason. Oh my god, this Arbalester just kind of went to the front. He's just asking to die. But yeah, those Zweighanders are the ones we want to get. Everyone else will ignore them. Firepot. Oh my god, our homies are just going out to die. Alright. We have a very superior position because as long as we control that high ground piece with Goose, we might be able to just fend them off. Or keep them at bay. We have to kill these sergeants because they're their most lethal dudes, and the pikes, of course. Actually, it's dangerous, but it might be worth a shot. There's a Z-hander here too. Alright, Corn, I'm gonna just make him go all the way down. So there's a lot of cool stuff we can do here. If I put McLarge Huge up here, he can start gunning shit down. Because a gun from going down actually gets a bigger increase of accuracy. But the flash pot into this group is very tantalizing. Well, I could do it still. Okay, Alucard go in there. And then just grenade. Look at this. These three. These five. Boom. Alright, now they're all like, woo, for 2 turns. All woozy doozy. We have to get somebody in this spot, though. We're behind in terms of, like, people, though. Because most of our dudes are suiciding for some goddamn reason. Alright, Goose. Can Goose actually make this hop? Or will he get... Nah, he'll get hit. Just Indomitable. Right, them being dazed is helpful, but our dudes are, our allies are getting them, or their asses fucked at the moment. So we have to make some spectacular moves here. Hopefully, I can move Alucard out, so I can move McLarge Huge. He can just start gunning everything. But yeah, it's a clusterfuck at the moment. The top part is going to get attacked by one Z-hander at the moment. Look, he can't shoot anybody. He can shoot through our dudes, but we don't want to do that. Dazed characters deal less damage and they have worse initiative. Right, can we move out? Yes, we can. But we can throw something first. And then move out. There's a good fire pot here. But we can't throw it or else McLarge Huge can't get into position to start gunning things down. So we're going to hold a little bit longer. Hold the spot frozen. I hope none of our dumbass allies take this one spot. They stunned him. They stunned... Alright, there's a guy up here distracting them. There's a big old cluster here, but all these dudes are going to have to hold this without a tank. Or whatever is kiting them up there. Alright. Bobo hold. Here come the pikes. Whoa. Alright. Kaiser, here's your chance to shine. Zanes, here's your chance to be okay. Oh, you failed. Just hold, Goose. Alright, there's so many gunshots here that we can just ring out. As long as they don't take that one spot. And as long as these guys don't break. Right, Corn. Move forward. Shoot. You son of a bitch, Arbet Lester. Alright. Piece of shit. Well, we had a good spot until that asshole took it over. We have some shots we can do here, but it will hit Goose. Goose. Okay, never mind. I won't. I can't do that to Goose. All right, we have like, you know, we've weakened their numbers quite a bit at least. This footman is like close to breaking, so hopefully he doesn't. Here come the Zweighanders. That's the big threat. They are the most dangerous dudes incoming, and they have the great swords. You're gonna see them start cleaving dudes. So we gotta kill this one and then zoom back down. All right, Kayron, you can't be here because he will. They will grab you and they will eat your ass. So, wait, they have 4 Z-handers? Oh my god, this is a lot harder than I thought it would be. All right, we need Alucard to melt people, so we're gonna put him forward. Look, you see, ugh, they hit hard. Oh, he got stunned. All right, we don't have to worry about him for this next turn. Oh, all right, this man's a hero. He's gonna buy us some time. That guy's not a hero. He's dead. No, that would suck for us. We gotta... Who's here? Alucard. Alucard's here. We gotta move Kayron. No, we gotta get rid of this stupid fucking Arbalester who took our spot. Put it back in your pocket. Alright. Alright, Bobo, you just exist. Oh, that could be really good for us. Kaiser can start flanking and destroying these men. Alright, so it's gonna depend if Acker can hit this guy. Alright, Acker's got it. Oh, but there's another, the other Zweighanders up there. But yeah, we can start killing these pikemen, and that can be really helpful. Okay, we hit them. Yes, we got that. The numbers are very even at the moment, but now their most threatening dudes are in contact, so it's kind of like, let's see if we survive it. Just hold as much as you can, Goose. These guys could break in soon. This guy dying is gonna be a big problem. Yeah. Oh, hold, nameless man. We don't have a good position for the gun because of that asshole. So McLarge Huge, at the moment, McLarge Huge's only purpose is to net. Yeah, these are good, some good shots over here, but Goose ends up taking some damage, so we can't. So we could, because right now McLarge Huge could kill this sergeant. Let's see if Goose gets hit once, we don't shoot again. Oh my god. Okay, damn it, Goose. Alright, Kaiser is in a position to start killing pikemen. Okay, we killed him. At least Goose taking some damage meant something. Here comes the other one. This guy has okay gear. We want this hat. This guy has the best hat. It's a really strong hat. It's a hat with it's a hat of kings. Oh, yeah, good shot there, random crossbow man. Good shots. Alright, Alucard can kill a few men here. So, to double shot for Alucard. Alright, it looks like we're set to win this fight as it stands. Only if we get super unlucky will we lose a brother. Alright, we're not gonna have to use we don't have to use the fire pot at least. Alright, hold with him. We might move Dudich out, which will give McLarge Huge the position to blast everyone. Alright. Hold. Alright, he moves forward, which is fine. So that gives him a position to move forward. Ooh. Our team's Arbalesters have been really good in this. Well, he moved in there to die, but that's their prerogative. Yeah, here comes them. Alright, Bobo, you can move. Their sergeant is still up and alive. Alright, we gotta retreat with Kaiser. Kaiser could take a swing and then move back. Yeah, because they're about to, you know, get in conflict. Alright, that man died. He died a hero, though. Alright. McLarge Huge will probably get to do some massive damage here as long as he doesn't blow up. Well, Frozen move 1. Right, McLarge Huge. Gun. And now, more gun. Well, he killed 4 men, I think, right? That was all worth it. He was waiting for that moment for days. Ugh. Those weak-handers are breaking through. So we're going to reorient at least some dudes. We have enough nets to at least hold them off. No, if I move forward, this guy catches Alucard, so... Alright. Next round of gun. Hit these. Ugh. Nah, swing and miss. Alright. Alright, Zane's move down. You're gonna be the one who... We're gonna have these two fighting all of these guys. Oh, hold the line. Alright, Dudich. Man splitter time. Oh, you missed. Alright, same with Acker. Move down. Alright, we've killed another man. Oh, the lines. The lines have held. what a brutal ass fight. It's still not over though, and we can still lose some men. Oh, Goose gets a kill. This man is holding them off. He's a goddamn national treasure. Here's a shot. Here's a shot. All right, Goose, you're healthy enough. You can eat one shot. All right, you bastard. All right, just hit him once. Oh. This man is just holding on for dear goddamn life. And we've broken them. Alright, auto card. You can nuke this man. Doge. Oh, he stole the kill. Fuck you. I did all the goddamn work. Bleeds to death. I hope these dudes don't run away now that their aggressors are dead. Oh, the helmet's still not destroyed. We can catch him. Alright, we caught him. So at least we'll get his gear, hopefully. Oh, we shattered them. Alright, yeah, they're running away. We have shattered them. We have shown them who's boos. Oh, you asshole. Alright, only this man remains. And he just killed somebody behind Goose. Which is fine for us. I mean, not there at least. Because we wanna try to get this kill. We have a chance still to get his hat. Alright. Do we get the first swing? No. But we'll drag him out so he doesn't get any swings. He leaves. Come on. He doesn't get the swing. Don't get to shoot. He doesn't get a swing. Alright, we're too far, but we get several swings here. Or stabs. Alright. Let's hope we get that cool-ass helmet. Damn, that was a... We brutalized them. Oh. We also didn't lose a lot of members. Like, it was mostly just dogs. It's over. We got 2 levels up there. Do we get the hat? Yes! Okay. We even got some of the great swords. They sell for so much money. Alright. So, yeah, we are loaded at the moment. So, we got the hat. So, look, it's 7 fatigue for 160. These are 6. I think we had... No, we don't have a 7 one, right? We have an 8 one. These are 8. 8 fatigue for 140. 7 for 160. These things are incredible. They're one of the reasons you would actually want to fight Z-Handers. So, it's a 7. So, ooh, who gets to have the cool hat? It has to be, Corn, since he's in the front line. You know, look at him with his hat. You know, yo, ta ta ta. Yeah, but yeah, McLaren. It's a yeah. These are basically very similar kind of games, all grid based, and line of zone of control situations going on. But man, that hat is so good. All right, Apocalypse is sad because we haven't used them, but it's Apocalypse. Right, Charon is now nimble. So now that he's nimble, he gets to be used in the front line. Oh, he gets promoted to the front line. Gets promoted to the front line. Well, he can be used in the front line. He's still fragile, so we just still don't want him to die. But yeah, Charon can now swing. I mean, he'll swing for 2 turns and then get tired. Bobo also leveled up, so he's. I almost feel bad for not having given him all the melee skills because this is his, I think, 4th plus 3. No, his 3rd plus 3. He could have been a frontliner because these level ups are good. But alas, I've harangued him into being a forever tank. Bobo, you are set to be a tank forever. Alucard. That Daze grenade was really well put. Alright. So, that was a really disgusting victory. Our pockets are almost full. We don't have anyone who would use a sword. Actually, well, not Charon already has the perk, so we're not going to be kind of a waste. Alright. That should also probably give us a lot of bonus there. It will update when the day is over. It's probably like we're winning now, because we just annihilated one of their armies. We haven't killed a knight, though, and I think knights are worth a lot towards, like, winning this, because they're, like, nobles. We didn't get any food from there, and we didn't actually even suffer that much damage in our armor, either. The only one who took any damage was, like, Goose. Though we are low on ammo. So there is that. Alright. How much food do I got? Okay, I got enough food to at least venture up a little bit, right? Yeah. I'll venture up here and see if there's any camp we can bust that isn't too frightening. Though now, I will put Apocalypse in because these fights will be harder. Could we take on Chaos or not Chaos Chosen? Can we take on Barbarian Chosens right now? I think we could take on up to 6 before they get out of hand. This, all right. Orcish lands. Okay, that's just we already knew that. All right. Barbarian. How many Barbarian Chosen? All right. So, 6 Reavers, 6 Chosen. Battle Brothers, game mechanics, size. Some I think is 6 to 7, right? No, 4 to 6. Alright, so this one might be doable. Sorry. Alright, this one might be doable, but we do need tools. Charon might not be useful. We would need Zac. And we would sacrifice Zac if it came to it. No. Alright, Charon might actually be better. Because we are definitely going to get swarmed because of the unholds. So this one is difficult, so we're gonna have to put Goose in the center of the squad. Center of the squad, and we're gonna put 3 DPS on one side. No, Khorne is better suited to be with a tank. So something like this. Goose in the middle, and then make a large, huge, and Alucard supporting this side, him in the middle, and then these guys to the left. So all the tools will be given to these guys to be used for this fight. Firepot maybe. All right. So, all right. So the caveat about fighting the Chosen is, if the Chosen kill somebody, there's a good chance they just kill everybody else around them, because they have Berserk and they have infinite stamina. So the tanks have to be able to hold them down. And the other issue is that these guys have 3 unholds, and they're going to immediately stomp into the middle of the group. So we have to send one tank who can't get pushed around to deal with them. And that will be Goose. So Goose has to hold those unholds by himself, while these three being supported. Well, this guy will be Flex. These 3 have to DPS race whatever comes down south. These 3 have to hold, or these 5 have to hold. But we will abandon Apocalypse if it looks like it's too much. And is it in the snow? No, it's on a hill. So we might spawn poorly. We all have dogs too, right? Because we need every tool possible for this fight. Because we haven't taken these guys on yet. Khorne could get melted by these guys. He doesn't have Steel Brow, right? Yeah, they can one-shot his ass. So the fire pots won't help as much as the flash pot, right? And we have enough nets for everybody. Yeah, everyone, at most everyone has some supporting nets. So we have to burn down Chosen. 16. All right. So there you go. There's the 3 unholds. The unholds will immediately charge forward, and we basically have to put Goose to tank. Well, in this case, he can't tank. He can't even tank all of them. So he's probably gonna have to be here and tank this one, and then we'll see what happens. There's a 3 Chosen here, and there's 2 Chosen down here. Well, that's an unfortunate kind of spawn, but yeah, we'll see what happens. They probably won't move forward because we're gonna hide behind the unholds. Oh, well, they're gonna move forward anyways, so you might get to kill them. If we kill Beastmasters, it actually freaks the unholds out. So that's one strategy of fighting them. But we don't have Zac, so and I wasn't confident. Yeah, I wasn't confident enough in him for him to do that. Another option now is also to send Apocalypse to tank this unhold scenario, but that's like a ticking time bomb because there's 3 Chosen up here that are gonna like just gung ho on us. And remember, they have Adrenaline. So with Adrenaline, they go first the next turn. So, ooh, yeah, they're immediately charging forward. So we're gonna net, and we're gonna set Apocalypse here. This is, all right. I'll just be very blunt. There is a good chance this is where Apocalypse finally dies. All right, hold, hold, hold. We're gonna use nets for the opening flurry of this. All right, Apocalypse. Hey, you guys, remember this is where Apocalypse proves that he's a man. There goes our hero. Watch him as he goes. We're gonna nuke this guy down. Basically, Acker and Khorne are somehow gonna have to deal with these fucking unholds. Ah, fucking hell. Okay. Here comes some big swings. We have to nuke this guy down. So, like this. He can tank that. He can be here. But they're going to do some annoying ass moves. Alright. Our opening flurry was really good. Oh, that was... that was a really good opener. Alright. Apocalypse has to hold. Holy shit, this dude just rammed through. Apocalypse is going to have to survive 3 mega swings. We're gonna be able to burst. Ah, okay, he's fucking dead. He's gonna die. Well, Apocalypse, you served us well. But that getting hit once by a Chosen just means you're gonna get hit again by another Chosen. Oh, the guy went for a shield instead. We might be able to go for the Beastmasters now. Okay. Oh, they're just gonna go for the shield. That's pretty fortuitous for us. Alright, Frozen, you are kind of a DPS, so you can fight him back. Or you can miss everything. You goddamn piece of shit. You can miss too. Holy shit. Alright, Dudich, I hope you don't miss. Alright, you cut his ear at least. Alright, take out a better shield. It's at 20. Yeah, take out another shield. Alright, we hit him. Right, Goose. Indomitable. Just tank it. Alright, here comes the moment of truth for good boy Apocalypse. Does he die? Because these things are all going to hit him again. And again and again and again and again and again. That's just how it's going to be. But that also threatens Frozen and Acker. Alright. He survives it. Here comes the next one. He dodges it. The man is doing it. Oh! Oh no, dude. Oh, dude, he's just probably gonna die here. If he gets hit by the Chosen, he's a goner. It might be up to Alucard to save him, because they're gonna do all these alley-oop shit. Or this guy. Oh! That might save him. Go, dog, go. Pin this shit down. Dudich is out of the fight, because that hurt real bad. Just hold him, Goose. Alright. This guy can alley-oop, so he has to kill this guy. Alright, kill him. Alright, that's fine. Frozen can now actually fight with a different weapon. Keep pinning that one down. Acker, you can go in. Alright, so Dudich can still fight at a distance. So, that's at least fine. Apocalypse, hopefully your dog goes... If the dog catches the Beastmaster... Oh, never mind. He caught a Chosen. He caught a Chosen. He's gonna die. Alright. So that dog is dead. But one Beastmaster's caught, so they won't be able to whip all of them. Oh, goodbye, doggo. For the dog! Oh, he missed. Oh, the shield. The shield holds. Alright. it looks like we've won this fight with, and we're gonna win this fight and not with many casualties. Oh, Frozen's hand is broken. Goose holds. We need to Zerg this one down. And also slowly get up to those Chosen up there. So. At this point, it's fine. Alright. Dudich is out. He's in the reserve situation. Alright, Apocalypse. They're going to swing at you with everything they've got next turn. So you get to go second after that dude. Or that dude. Acker goes back again. Okay, they caught Corn, which is not a good thing. Because these guys will go after Corn after they kill Apocalypse. So I'm going to protect Corn. There goes the shield. Here comes the big hit. Oh, Apocalypse dodges it. He's a goddamn hero. He's a goddamn historical hero. Right, take out another shield. Just hold. He's tanking the most dangerous regular enemies in the game like it's nothing. Our piece of shit tank is somehow surviving all this stuff. By the way, that guy's dead. Where's the other Beastmaster? Okay, the other Beastmaster's dead? No. Alright. Retreat a bit. Zanes, you have to fight this one. Raw. Or not, I guess. You get punched. Alright, Corn gets freed. Right. Goose, try to catch your breath a little bit. You see, they just get to do that bullshit every single time. So Apocalypse just constantly has to be taking abuse. But now we have the beast guy captured. At this point, I don't know if it matters. Apocalypse, just hold on. The beatings are going to continue for a little while. Hold. Hold. Alright, so now these guys are going to be confused, and they may actually start just swinging wildly at anybody. We're going after the Music Man. Alright, Corn, don't get hit too much. We're going to Zerg this other one down. He's going to keep holding. Again, he's just holding on for dear life. This thing swing yet? No. Here comes the adrenaline again. Ah, you hit your own fault. God damn you. Alright, he's confused. He's horny and confused. Alright, Apocalypse, your shield. Ugh, there goes another shield. But he gets to take out another shield. Alright. Just impressive, actually. Alright, Corn is hurt, but he won't die. This thing might be running away, and I'm going to let it. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to fight another one of those. They're heavy, they're really dangerous. Alright, oh, we killed it before it took another swing. Alright. We get to now take swings on these Chosen. So now, the Apocalypse basically just held 3 of these guys off forever. It's like, oh, incredible. There goes the hero of the land. And this dog hasn't died. He's just decided to hang on. Alright. This thing's just kind of sitting there. Got a good cleave. Shit. Oh, well, it just decided to come in and stun us. Alright, Goose, you can hold him down. Everyone else, we got to finish off these Chosen. Alright, Dudich, you get to stand here. Alright. Alright, well, 2 more. Apocalypse may have to survive this 2 more times. Alright, Apocalypse, they're going after your shield again. That's another shield. You got get back your broken shield again. Alright, I'm retreating Corn from this nonsense. Alright, because he's in like a kill shot range. Your shields are gonna hold. God damn it, Alucard. Well, Alucard is out of fucking throwing weapons. Alright. Oh my god, Zanes, you fucking failure, you missed. Oh man, I didn't mean to swing with that thing. Alright, like that at least. Alright, here comes Gun again. Alright, man, Gun swings. Oh, okay. Oh, he didn't get any revenge kills off that. So he can hit 2, but if he goes over here... Alright, Gun. Alright. Ooh. Oh. Well, the dog died, though. That dog put up a massive noble defense. And then he died at the end, though. So we're gonna let the white thing live. Alright. Oh my god, that was close. And we got a helmet out of it. A cool looking one. We got some chest piece, but that's not that great. We got the Loki helmet, which is fine. Oh, that was a lot. Apocalypse survived a huge brutalization. He lost almost all his shields. Thankfully, we have a lot of shields that we just kind of happen to stumble upon in the wild. Frozen for Zac. But yeah. That was very clever. Right. Whew. But yeah, that was how was that fight, guys, huh? How was that fight? We're out of ammo, so we gotta go refresh our stuff. Alright, so we got a cool scaly piece. It's a heavy one, though. No, it's just 10. Holy shit, it's only 10? Alright, that's actually really strong. Really strong. So a nimble brother is somebody who gets to use that one. Alright. It's -2 vision, so no ranged character can use it. It would probably have to be Kayron, because he's gonna end up being in the front line. So he gets to look kind of dumb. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him to look dumb. Corn could use it too. But he already has a cool helmet. And aesthetics sometimes really matter. Alright. So that was worth it, I think. We also have more replacement dogs to give to people. Dogs. Replacement dogs for all. Whew. Alright, and the Loki helmet is actually kind of weak. Its variable is where is it? This one, right? Yeah. Yeah, so this one's slightly more armor, and this one has one more fatigue for less armor. So, yeah, but it looks incredible, doesn't it? We could like give it to him and look at him. Look how stupid he fucking looks. Or Frozen. Look at him. Or McLarge Huge. McLarge Huge, do you want a hat? Not a good hat, but it's a hat like that. You know, with little horns. Oh. Yeah. But yeah, we don't have any more tools to repair, so we're gonna. Oh yeah, we do, but 44. Right, it's gonna cost us a lot to repair everything. At least we got a lot of money off this, so. We will fly, is that enough? Right, that's enough to repair. All right, we're going home. On orc. Oh, this would be so hard. So many orc warriors. That would have been. That's really hard. We're out of ammo. We're out of tools, but we're full of glory. Apocalypse again. Apocalypse is not a tank. Okay, his defense is 25. Right. He has less than like some of our frontliners. Like Zane's is at 30, and he's heavy dude. He's got better stats, and he can actually fight. The motherfucker has less than that, right? And yet he stood there with a shield or 4 shields and just tanked 3 of the most dangerous characters in the game. Like, just again, Apocalypse is defying all odds. He should be dead. He should. How long has he been in the party? He's been here for 186 days. He has literally been here since the start, alright? He's a piece of shit peddler we hired in the very beginning of the campaign. And he hasn't died. We've had better characters who have died. And yet, here he is. Again, we've lost 3 Leos, right? We've lost 3 Leo Lionhearts. 3 Leos, 2 McLarge Huges, and yet this man is here, just thriving. All right, if we have a lot of stuff we can repair for a lot of money, so we're gonna buy as many tools as we can and arrows and whatnot. We'll probably dip down to 10k along the way, but it should recover by the time we head down to the south. All right. Repair every tier 2 thing. Or every tier 2 thing we can. And some armors are worth it, not all of them. Oop. I'm pretty sure that's more than what we actually have to repair at the moment. Yeah, 82. So we need one more set of tools to repair everything and then sell it for big buckos. Oh, brigands. Some piece of shit ones. That's probably brigands right there too. Ooh, all right. So there's a Spalten event going on. Oh yeah, we also got. Did we get white fur from that? No, we didn't. We don't get any of the cool coats. So. Alright, Sonmark. I hope Sonmark has like a negative modifier. Orc Hunters. Supply Caravan. Trading Caravan. Why do you stop moving? Come on. What's in here? That's probably bandits. Okay. Nah, so we're at the point where we just take every risk possible. But we're gonna pop some shadows to see if we can find the witch's hut. All right. How much? Oh, this place will not give us that much money, right? Because they're not under attack. Money, money, money. Now we're gonna head south to sell and repair. All right, and we'll also fight in the arena, I guess. Oh, nomads. Okay, nothing. Nothing of merit. This place still hates us, right? Oop. Efreti. Fuck you guys. I hate, again, fuck those things. They're annoying to fight. And they're never worth it. They don't give you shit. Alright. Sandstorm. Okay, never mind. Okay, yeah, that sells for a lot. Alright. Get ready for us to make a lot of money. Whoa. Look at all. Whoa. Just all the loot we got from killing all these guys. I forgot to repair these, I guess, but I just ran out of tools. Oh yeah, we also got a Thorned Whip, which is like their super whips. There we go. We've made bank. We're gonna have to buy expensive tools, just because we're here. But yeah, we made bank. What's here? 4 desert bandits. That should be easy. Oh, let's go like this and pop it, and then go back in. Oh, wait, we gotta buy food too. All right, for this should be easy. Corn is a pit fighter. We will find. All right, so Kaiser already got his +5. So who's left to get +5? Zane's. Yeah, this will get Zane's a +5. Acker, he's 2 away from it. So Zane's and Acker, and then Corn and Corn. They should be able to trivialize this pretty easily. It's just 4 bandits. As long as we don't get her surrounded by like the shield dudes, this should be fine. All right, they got a pole mace. We just gotta capture him. Like we're just gonna pass our turns. and then see where this dude goes. Okay. So we're gonna move away. And move away too. Because this is the only dude that's worth a damn to deal with. Right, he's too far away to attack us this next turn. So we've got a position now. Okay. They're after him, so it's like, whatever. Because he's like the squishy threat or something. So now, this guy's exposed. And the fight's basically over. Y'all thought you were clever, huh? Alright, so two guys become pit fighters now. Hooray! Or one guy, alright. Yeah, one guy. One guy is close to becoming a pit fighter. No, he had a dog. Zane's had this, and Korn also had that because he's a coward. Alright. So unfortunately, guns and crossbows aren't good in the arena. It's just, I mean, in the 5v5 arenas, maybe a crossbow with crowd control would be fine, but yeah, the arenas are all about controlling the space and then getting the biggest advantage you can before full on committing to a fight. Right, no more Lion's Heart potions on this. Right, let's get. Ooh, we should check to see. Oh wait, I did. Right. There's no cheap food, so we're gonna just buy whatever, using our winnings from the arena. Right. So there's vampires here. Hey, everyone's happy about their food. Vampires here, and then there's a, let's call it a big nomad camp over here. So we could come here and pop it or check out what's around here. That's a tiny camp. This is a very tiny camp. We can pop it real fast. And just use people who need the experience. So Apocalypse, you're being swapped out. And I'll swap out like that. We're just going to pop this one real fast. Wipe it out of the map to force something else to spawn. Oh, it's just 7. It's going to go super funny. Or super quickly. Come on, Bobo. You can't be afraid. You're going to be a tank soon. You're like 2 levels away. Cool. I don't want to waste any ammo. Oh. Swing and a miss. You're all here to look pretty. Or at least my guys, unless my guys miss everything. Come on, guys. We've rehearsed this. We've rehearsed this. Oh my god. Whoa. Just finish this fight, man. Well, we're gonna have to break his shield. Oh my god. Right. Doo-doo. Alright, go up here. They're confident. Swing. Miss, miss. Alright, Kieran gets the kill. No level ups, and just... Hey, we got cheese. We got some food. Alright, keep heading over. So the Sunken Library will do the Sunken Library when all our ranged characters are strong enough to just, like, destroy the jars quickly. So the Sunken Library is a gimmick fight. And your team splits up super hard, and shit gets out of hand real fast. So you can beat the fight real easily if you got good ranged characters. Otherwise, it is night. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Oh, you. Oh god, this one's gonna be hard. But should we fight this one? Okay. So let me explain what's going on here. They have 3 named characters. All right. Though I think Na the Scorpion is a ranged character, so he's gonna have a magical bow. So he's gonna have magic bow or a magic sword or some shit. Uh, but there's a lot of these dudes, so it's gonna be what I think 11 to 13 nomad outlaws, 7 to 10 nomad archers, a leader, a desert stalker, which is a god tier archer, and a nomad executioner, which is a hedge knight. So that dude will just annihilate wherever he gets to. So this is a brutal fight. All right. If he has a magic bow, he could also just spawn with a sword. So there's a few avenues of taking this on. If we fight them at night, our archers aren't as useful either, but they have a lot of them, so theirs are screwed. So fighting them at night is recommended, and especially since we have some tools that we can use. So we'll fight them at night though, just to prevent all their shenanigans. We need as many tanks as we can. So for this fight, Bobo will actually tank. He will be a statue. I'm not going to throw him to tank. I'm going to have him to catch. So he's going to be in the back line. Apocalypse will be in the front. I think Zach is going to be benched for this one, because he won't be useful in the dark. It'll be something like that. Goose... Well, okay, Goose will be playing it by ear, essentially. I'll put him in the center and have Dudich like this. These 3. Now this like this. These 2 together. And McLarge Huge and Frozen will support them. This combo is deadly already. So these 2 have been working together. Though he'd be better with Zane's, I think, because he can get the bonus hit, but it's fine. Alright, there's no tools on this side yet. So, a fire pot on Bobo probably. And he'll throw it if he's got to. Alright. Charon's gonna hang out back. He can't see shit in night though because of that helmet. Alright, Frozen. Wait, no, Alucard instead of Frozen. Frozen is benched only because this fight is gonna get more. This fight's gonna get dirty. The fire pot, because we're gonna use these weapons to set things on fire. Where are our nets located? All right, Wolf has a net. Okay, we're gonna take the fire pot with us, but we're gonna take the net away from him and put it on Alucard. All right, any other nets that we have available? Okay, Korn has one, so that's fine. I think Zach has one that we can take away from him. All right. McLarch Huge has got guns, flails, and extra bullets. he might not have to shoot all he might not be able to get a shot with all these bullets. So maybe he doesn't use it. Take that. Nah, bullets are fine. Well, I should give the one net to Kayron. Yeah, just have him hang out. All right. No, in the night, you're not hitting shit for brains or anything. Like, I mean, I guess, like, you know what? Maybe. This one has higher accuracy, so the crossbow will go there. And then we can just, for this one fight, have that. Remove both bullets. And we'll give him a pocket shield just in case he gets grabbed. And then we'll actually give him the other net too. So McLarge Huge will have 2 nets. So yeah, we're gonna swipe the bottom side and hopefully clean that out. The noble stalker or the named character and the stalker are gonna do a lot of damage. So Wolf is actually very vulnerable. So he should also take a pocket shield because they're gonna gun him down or something. So yeah, we have to fight this at night because otherwise we get pin cushioned. Nah, the scorpion. All right. And at least also this gives us a chance to repair those shields before we just jump into the fray. Alright, nighttime. Nighttime gives us the advantage against range attacks. Get ready for this. Yeah, look. Dangerous. This guy has to be locked down and killed. I don't care about his gear. He needs to die. He also might have a Bardiche, which makes him super dangerous. So 25 dudes versus 12. But it is dark. There is also another issue presented here. There's no barricade. So this is just going to be a flat fight. I mean, there's 2, but they're not in the best spot. Okay, so they're not going to move forward because they have the range advantage. So we are... Oh, they're going to set themselves up a little bit. But we're going to slowly inch our way with Apocalypse. He is our sacrificial lamb. Goose can't see anything because he's got one eye. So, yeah. Apocalypse. Alright. Formation. Here's a leader. Zahiri. Alright. Where's the archer? Here's one of the stalkers. So I'm going to assume the named archer is down there. Alright, Apocalypse, stand there. Corn, just kind of look there pretty. Here comes the arrows. Yeah, we've drawn out their fire. Look at how many archers they've got. If we didn't fight this at night, we would be pin-cushioned. So, okay. Ow. Where's a named character, though? Alright, that's good for us. The side that we want a DPS is moving forward. So we can hold off from pushing these guys since they're not moving. But the Executioner is up here. Alright. I can't see his chest piece gear, but it's pretty good. Alright. So the AI, in this case, if we commit to the fight, it might signal these guys to Zerg in. So I'll move him forward. And we'll use these guys to inch forward and hit slowly. Like this. The Zanes and Dudish can... Zanes can't see shit. Oh my god. His helmet doesn't let him see anything. It's a -3 helmet, right? Yeah, he can't hit anything at the moment. He can't see. I forgot about that crap. Okay. Alright. Corn, hold. Hold. Here comes more arrows. Yeah, the nighttime really fucked him up. Yeah, but I don't see the named archer though. He hasn't popped up anywhere. I want to see what weapon he has. If he has a regular bow, that means he has a name. He could even have a named dagger. Oh, he's not even committing. So we have a good chance here to just like whittle them down. All right, McLarge huge. This is a low chance to hit, but it is well. No, this is a better chance to hit, and he failed it. But it's fine. It's dark. It's dark. All right, out of card hold. Yeah, they're not advancing at all. That's fine for me. Oh, this man held. Oh, there he is. All right, he has a magic bow, so his bow is stronger. Like a, it could be named bows are actually very rare. All right, so they're gonna commit. They're about to commit, I guess, to make a big push. All right, I tried. Just hold everything. Yeah, to prevent a push. All right. Yeah, we're gonna take this fight slow and steady. Oh yeah. Well, that was Bobo. You see again, magic bow, and in the dark, this dude is the most dangerous in the other side. He can basically annihilate us in the dark. So a slow approach because Bobo got immediately gutted might not be. Man, he's just getting hit in the dark. Might not be the most suitable situation. Injured shoulder, so that's less damage, I think. Also, that bow did direct damage, so it might be a bow with armor piercing, which would be extraordinarily valuable. Alright, shot him in the dark. He's bleeding out. Bleeding out. Alright. Alucard can go here and throw. If I move him over here, he could throw the fire. I want to get as close. If I can move Goose forward, I can then throw a fireball at them and burn them alive. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, put him here and all hell breaks loose, probably. Put him here. Alright, yeah. By making that push, they're gonna commit to the fight. Right, this is damage reduction, right? Yeah, doesn't give a shit. Oh, come on. Here comes the fight, I bet. No, they're not even committing yet. Alright, we get to throw fire at them. Raw. I mean, we'll literally light a fire under them to start this whole thing. Ooh. If they stand there, they're going to get cooked. So they're, I mean, literally. So they have to keep moving. I mean, our guys could just choose to miss, too. No, do not. I won't commit these two to the fight yet. All right. So now they're burning. Hey, he missed. Good. The stalker's back. Yeah, all right, they're committing. So here comes the fight. The fireball might have been what committed them to the fight because they have to move now. Oh, the executioner. We're gonna have to tie him up and then blow everyone else up. All right, they've caught Alucard, so we gotta break him free, which shouldn't be too hard because it's just an outlaw. Yeah, the executioner. Watch where he moves. If anything, he's probably just gonna move up here in this spot. Or no, now that he moved, he'll probably move here. Because Apocalypse got committed on by the everything. Yeah, so Apocalypse is now going to have to deal with the executioner on his own. Ooh. Alright, free Alucard. Come on. Alright. If we blast through these guys, the rest of this falls apart super fast. But our dudes are failing us. Alright, the fight's committed up here. I have confidence that Alucard will survive. He did survive against the most toughest motherfuckers in the game. Alright, Corn. Yeah, they're pushing deep. Deep in there. And the fire's clear. There's the named guy. Alright, Alucard. Oh, here comes more arrows. Look at that. If it was daytime, that gunshot would have... Oh, would have been so good. Alright, we might actually have the archer. If we kill this man, we just tag him, and it's over. Look at that. Oh, the swarm is here. If Alucard die or not, if Apocalypse somehow dies, then the executioner can just start melting his way down. But I doubt that happen. Oh. As long as no one gets stunned. Right, here comes the executioner with his super high attack. Raw, he failed. He failed to live up to his name. Now Kaiser would be better here. Because Zanes would get murdered. Alright. Hold. Alright, get it. Fuck it. We're tagging him, which could be dangerous on its own accord. But it's worth a shot. Because this guy, even though he's an archer, is also goated with stats, I bet. No, he just rotated out. So, never mind. Oh, it's all these archers. Just melt through them. Too bad this guy didn't have a Bardiche. That would have been cool. Blah. No. No, don't worry, Apocalypse. You're fine. All right, here comes a swing from the big boy. See if it hits. Okay, one hit. It's fine. You're fine. All right. That's a good hit. All right, that guy's broken. All right, we tagged him again. All right. Yeah, all right, we've broken through. And we've tagged him. Well, Alucard. I put Alucard in the bad spot, but he's not a soft target. He'll survive. He can't see in the dark either. All right, we're freaking him out. So we might not even have to fight the Executioner because his homies are already freaked the fuck out. All right, Khorne has tagged him too. So now all their best dudes are all tagged in some capacity. So the fight's over. We got all their best guys. And our DPS are just running through their remaining archers. I mean, they could still get like a lucky hit and kill somebody, but got 'em up. Every day they kinda just suck and die. Alright. We might be able to get his cool hat. Ow. Alright. So he's not panicked yet. He gets sent free. All right. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. Come on, Khorne, dodge it. They still haven't run away. They still haven't run away. It's fine. That's fine. Oh shit. Okay. He took a hit, but he didn't. It just went through his armor slightly. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We can face the Executioner, but maybe I want his armor. No, not anymore. Oh, we're swinging a miss though. All right, he's broken. All right. Bye-bye. Yeah. Alucard bleeds. Ow. And he heals. cha. He's broken. Never come here no more. Alright, is he broken yet? No, he's breaking. He's holding. And we killed him. We got his magic bow now, and we get to see how strong it could be. Again, magic bows, or named bows, are actually one of the rarest in the game. I've only ever seen one once. And you could get them they were so rare that the developers decided to make some events in the game to give you some, because just people never saw them. The game, I think, has a bias away from ranged weapons. For whatever reason. Oh, that guy's the named one. Or was. Oh, shit. Now, he'll live because he's got 9 lives. But, you know, that's kind of close for him to die. Alright, we've broken him, so he's... We're going to run him down. Alucard can't die because he's got 9 lives. So, yeah, you see it triggers, and we kill him anyways. Alright. Hooray! Alucard, you got to live. Or, I mean, Apocalypse, you got to live. And we got the bow and a piece of shit shield. Who gives a shit? Alright. Okay. I got a glimpse of the bow. Alright. We have... Did I sell the war bow? Or do we still have the war bow? No, we got a war bow. Alright. We got a war bow so you can use it for comparison. Alright. And we got Zack's bow. Alright, so Zack's bow is 30-50, alright? Because it's a piece of shit goblin weapon. The war bow is 50-70. The thing about we were using this thing for is because it ignores more armor, so it just pierces things. Right? And it also has an additional 15 to hit, weighs very little, skill usage is whatever. So this thing was actually really good for a goblin weapon, but it isn't that strong. Because the warbow, you can see the damage difference is massive. This other one actually got damage boosted. 63 to 88. Alright, so and it also has the additional 13% to hit. And I guess it got a durability thing, which who gives a shit, but it's pretty strong. Unfortunately, it didn't get armor penetration, so that kind of sucks, but the damage is more than make up for it. So Zack now has a magic bow that is very accurate and deals more damage. Pew, 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 pew. Again, we're not dead yet, Sane, but for some reason, Apocalypse has not died. Remember? He is literally the character who is designed in every single one of our campaigns to be someone who dies. And yet he's alive. He's alive while other characters have been bitten to dust. The game has a sense of humor. Look at him. This guy got fucked up. Did we get a helmet? No, we didn't get anything else. We got the shield. So this shield's a piece of garbage, but it's a shield. And we'll just be for the love of the game, we'll give it to Goose. He's just collecting magic at this point. So saith me. These are just hero levels. Oh. Kaiser. Keep getting them +1s where it needs to be. There you go. Oh, but that was a very good, mostly clean victory. Apocalypse, again, he cheats death all the time. Literally the most cheatiest man of all time. How many Apocalypse did we lose in Blood Bowl? How many Apocalypse have we lost in the past? But he hangs on for dear life. There's another one of these camps, but I wonder how big it is. We have to cross the ocean blue to get to Al-Hadat. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh. This one's even more brutal. So here, the Golden Vulture. So from the looks of it, it's just a nomad leader. So it could have any piece of gear, but a plethora of nomad outlaws is like 14. Many nomad archers, 7 to 10. So a few nomad leaders, 2 to 3. A desert stalker or executioner, and the most dangerous of them all, the blade dancer. Oh, I don't like for this one. I don't think we can take it. This one will destroy us. There's just too many of them, and we would need more tool. Either a lot more tools, or like be able to outshoot them or out DPS them hard. Blade dancers are super dangerous because they just dodge everything, and you need nets to beat them, or else it gets a little out of hand real fast. Okay. Do you have anything good for us? Anything good for us? Never, never, never. Okay, we're gonna sell all this shit. We'll keep the sticks now, so we prepare for the witch, bitch. Alright. Buy some tools. Oh yeah, buy the nets. They have 2. Alright, we buy some nets. I forgot to give McLarge Huge back his guns. So he's going back to being a gunman. He is the gunman. Gunman. Alright. Zane's. Alright, Zach, I'm excited to see that arrow, that bow in action. I'm gonna zoom over here to see if anything cool spawns. What time is it? 12:38. Okay. I'll give it another good fight. A few brigand leaders, a lot of raiders, and some marksmen. Is it on a hill? It's on a step. Ugh. Goblins. So this has leaders in it, but it's close by. It's technically the north because you can see it's like the mountains are Greenland. This could be easy only because they're humans. Some isn't that many. So 6 archers, a bunch of weak raiders, and some leaders. I'm pretty sure we could trivialize this one. Alright. Let's just knock it out of the park. Everyone's mostly healed, right? Yeah. Alright. It's a step, so as long as we don't start 2 underground. Oh! Hey, he's got an axe. And a sword. No good armor on either of them, though. So this one's just a murder camp. And a sword. Hey, it's money. Alright, McLeod's huge. Pump up that other gun. We got a few shots that can go into this man if they don't defend him. Alright. 67% chance to hit. Let's see it nuke this man. Alright, that was good. That was good damage for a chunk. Alright. Do-do-dee-doo-doo. Do-do-dee-doo-doo. Alright. Do-do-dee-doo-doo-doo. Do-do-do-do-do-do. No. Hold. All right. Move the gun forward. Come, gun. All right. All right, so we have the high ground in every area, and we have all the little channels. We should be able to zippity zoom the next round. I don't think they're going to move forward, though. They're just going to sit back, so that's going to allow us to cleave a few of them in half. You can already see who I'm going to target. You. All right. All right. Gun. I gotta get gun here for the good round, so he won't get to shoot this turn. Ow. I can grab that. All right. This man. Or no, I'll shoot to see if I can hit. You go spray to somebody else. Yeah. All right. Are they going to commit to fighting me yet? Come on. Move forward. Or else I'll move forward on you. McLarge can get the high ground. And maybe this high ground here would be better. If we can get him here, he can do some funny things. Funny. Now, if I get him here, these assholes are going to jump him, aren't they? We might actually want that, though. This guy can move forward. If I put him here, he can shoot down. Okay, let's try that. Okay. So, the higher you open the with a gun, the more range you have. So you can see from here, he can blast 5 dudes. No, 6 dudes. 6. This is how many? This is 5. So this one is the premium shot. I mean, it's premium enough. He bled to death. Wah, wah. Oh wow, oh yeah. Ooh. So if he was another step higher, he'd be able to shoot even further with even more splash damage. Turns out guns are kind of funny. All right, snipe. All right. Ow. Come on, Charon, you can dodge shit. You have the high ground. That fucking sword that he has is so strong. Alright, this hits several. This hits 3. This hits 3. And this guy has no shield. Okay. One shot. Boosh. Alright. Cleared it out. Killed him. Well, the only main threat here is Wigmar. This guy doesn't do shit, so he's fine. No, or we haven't had a. We had a guy. Yeah, Zach was being trained to be a mega tank. Okay, there's a lot of terms. I'll explain the terms for at least the most agreed upon terms, I guess, for what a tank is supposed to do. Does this hit? Yeah, that kind of hits. Gun. Ooh. Ooh. So there are several types of tanks. We have an amalgam tank or something. Like he's not anything really. Because Apocalypse is just like a primordial being that just kind of exists here and doesn't die. So he's not anything, but Goose is a nimble tank and a really good one at that so far. Not like a really, really good one, as in like he's just been doing good. So Goose started off as like a nimble statue, but he actually managed to evolve. Hey, you kill someone with a flail. He actually managed to evolve into being a stam tank. So that's a lot better. Whoa. This guy is dumb or brave. Alright. It's over for you. No, you're gonna catch him. Alright, on the card, slash this man. Alright. Once this fight is over, I will explain the terms. Hey. It's about over, too, anyways. Oh my god, Corn, you let that man escape? Well, he gets to live. Alright, Goose levels up, and we get the axe at least. So, that's fine. Great axes are always good to have. But anyways. Alright, so Goose is not a, mammoth tank, giga tank, or anything. He just leveled up he had low stats in some aspects, but he ended up getting super healthy. We kind of forced to resolve. His rolls were great as he leveled up, but he was doomed to have no real frontliner ones. 35 is great for a offensive frontliner, but for a tank you kind of want to get higher. So in his 40s. However, his fatigue leveled up properly, and with bags and belts and having him nimble, we are able to make him into a stam tank. So stamina tanks are ones that can use Indomitable, and usually other ones if we had taken him on like rotation. Goose can just basically stand there and take an ass kicking and keep using his abilities, Shield Wall or Indomitable, until he gets popped or something and he dies. So yeah, he's he's currently really important in terms of the quality or tier in our team. I would put him at the A tier. He's literally he's carrying certain fights. If anything, A plus. Goose is an A plus. Kaiser is Kaiser is our most reliable, and he's also tanky. He's also A plus. Would say our, let's call it our S tier character is currently, where's his stupid face, Acker. Even though it's not even, well, yeah, S tier probably because he's drunk. He's a drunk asshole, and that's the amount of damage he gets to output when he actually hits something is insane. Dudich is strong too, although he gets to cheat because he has some champion ones. He's also A rank at the moment because he's actually dominating. Our weakest character at the moment, I mean, these guys have excuses. Our weakest character at the moment, I mean, is Apocalypse. Just give it to him there. He's a C tier. He's C tier in like, well, not even C tier. He's actually more like C minus. But the fact that he's succeeding and he's giving our goal, he's an S tier character. The fact that he's just like, he's beating all the odds. Zanes is probably our weakest frontliner. He barely meets the quota for like surviving. He did get good resolve despite being a little coward, but again, a lot of it comes from the fact that we trained him a bit. So Zanes is more of a, B, because he does his job and he can function on it, but he kind of, no, he's more like a C plus. He's doing his job, but champion levels and everything else, that means he's barely handling it because his defense kind of got cheated out there. He ended up with 29. Yeah, 29. There was several levels where he just didn't get anything good. Korn, he's a B tier. So, like, we have to hold him back mostly because he's too fragile and he doesn't have the defenses for, like, being there. But he deals a lot of damage, so he's doing well. Alucard, Alucard and McLarge Huge are kind of a little bit gimped as our range characters because they don't only range. So we've been making them toolboxes. They have more defense than you would normally expect for a ranged character, so that means they are not completely helpless if they get tagged by somebody. But if I were to give them, again, McLarge Huge being a fisherman with a gun is really funny. So that alone is like worthwhile. But if I were to be very, very honest with what they are, because any throwing character is great, but he doesn't have any melee potential really. So Alucard would just be a B, only because he leveled up to become super functional, clear cookie cutter shit. McLarge Huge, a C plus, only because this was a forced build for the longest time, but he did get up there enough, so he's solid all around. But having no melee attack means that he's mostly being used as a toolbox. So, Wolf is our bannerman, so there's excuses for having him not being as strong, but as a banner, he's just a C plus, or even just a C. Because he's got no offense or defensive qualities and his stamina is low, but he had high enough resolve that he meets the threshold that we want, which is 130 with the sash. And the health. So, like, a good banner brother, it might not have the highest defense, but at least has fatigue to be able to use rotation and other stuff more often. I know, Wolf. But even as a C rank bannerman, bannerman still is the most important role. There is one scenario in the game that starts you off with a ridiculously bad character, but that character has +3 in resolve, 3 stars, and high starting resolve. So people will begrudgingly use them because getting a bannerman that will meet the requirements without like rolling a bunch of times is really like a headache. Cause if you happen to be a character that had high enough attack and high enough defense, you would be encouraged to just make him a frontliner anyways. So bannermen in general are rarely super good. You just need one. So in terms of importance, it's an S plus class, and at the very minimum, you meet the threshold. So. Wait, well, even Oh. All right, we're gonna do this one. There is a named leader and a hedge knight. The hedge knight can have 300 armor. All right, 300 quantity armor. No, only Kieran got hurt a little bit, so we're gonna swap out his gear for damaged gear, I guess. And we got more nets, right? All right. Yeah, Zach will get a net. So will Kieran. So the hedge knights, if we aren't careful, can just also annihilate us. They're the leader kind of characters, and they're the most dangerous in the north. More than the swordmaster, I think. The swordmaster can like be dodgy and shit, but you can just net him and kill him. The hedge knight, even if you net him, can still break your ass. So you just got to be careful. So Ferdinand the Cruel and some hedge knight and a bunch of raiders. All right. Not uphill. All right. So Ferdinand the Cruel, what does he have? He's got a named sword. All right, so he's got a named weapon, a named sword. Jesus Christ, it just aimed for Kairon right off the bat. So Kairon, I'm going to hold him in the back and just have him catch people that come by. So look at his sword. Wait, is that a rapier or a sword? If it's a rapier, I'm going to... Oh, I don't know. Rapiers are one of the rarest weapons in the game. And they do some cool shit. If it's a rapier, because I can't tell, because it's a named weapon and they have a unique whatever. Rapiers, I can hand it without the sword mastery. I can just give it to Khorne, and you'll see him do some cool shit with it. It's very rare to get one. All right, Kieran, back up a little bit. All right, Goosey Goose, get up there. Lure him out. All right, Khorne's got to hide behind people. Where is the hedge knight? All right, the hedge knight is hiding away, skulking in the shadows. Skulking in the shadows, skulking in the shadows. If I commit, I think that starts the whole fight. So let's get it going. Let's get it going now. Start the fight. If the hedge knight has 300 armor, we will try to get it from him. In fact, I should switch the weapon now. Where is the hedge knight? He's hiding behind a cauldron or something. But yeah, that started the fight. So now we can start like knocking them out 1v1 or 1-on-1. Ow. Huh? Okay. Oh, I don't know where he is. Ow. Okay. Oh, here. Ooh. There he is. All right. I think that's 260 or 280, but he's got a full helmet. We want that. All right. He may immediately jump into the fray, which is fine, because that would mean he confronts Goose. Loosey goosey, as they say. All right, Wolf, you can't get in there. If I move here, this guy will tag McLarge huge, so I got to be careful. Okay. Here they come. They tagged Alucard, but that's fine. I kind of expected that. This guy can... No, he get tagged by Goose. So Goose is currently holding this position down. Here comes the javelin. Or the harpoon. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Ow. Alright, there he goes. Ferdinand the Cruel is committed. Alright. Gun. Hold. Yeah, he still has to jump through here. Alright, so the Hedge Knight is at least controlled at the moment. Ooh. Alright, he's zooming down here instead. So, thankfully, we killed that. Oh, that sucked. He might commit to grabbing Alucard. So we gotta free him, and he's fine. We'll put Khorne here. If the Hedge Knight commits to like jumping one of these guys, we can easily punish it. Alright, so this guy's gonna head over here. We're gonna have to back up a little bit, and Kayron might have to fight him, but at least he'll be alone. Yeah, they're like, we can zoom behind you. We can pull some Stonewall tactics. Oh, but you can't. There's only one me. Alright, hold the gun. Yeah, Frozen gets caught, but he'll be fine. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, he moved, sort of. No, we stunned him. We hurt the armor a little bit, but it should be fine. Alright. We've got him controlled, so now it should just be a matter of ripping it off his dead corpse. Your armor is mine. Alright, we're gonna do a huge alley-oop. Go, Goose, you can do it. Alright, that's where you got stopped. Frozen, you can melee. Alright, the Hedge Knight got lured out, and now he's just gonna die. There we go. Alright. Hedge Knight didn't get to do shit. Come on, Goose, you can dodge. You be like, I just praised you as a good tank, and you just eat shit. Alright. Gun. No, don't mind noise. God, Zac with that bow is so lethal now. It's ridiculous. Alright. Go, my dagger son. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Man, Korn just annihilated that knight. Just got on his back and just blood everywhere. But yeah, it fights very clean. For the most part, it's pretty clean. Gun. There we go, finally dead. And that man decides to run it. Alright. Finish everyone off. And gets the victory. Alright. Oh, come on. Alright, I guess we have one more round to fight him. I just thought he'd run away. Well, you're dead now. Alright, and that's that fight. Hey, that was pretty good. Though Goose just took some damage, but I think we have backup armor. Alright, it's over. And what did we get? We got the chest piece, 285. We did not get the helmet. And it is it's a shitty rapier. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, it's a shitty rapier. So it's not a good rapier, unfortunately. But should I make Korn at least use it? Let me look at it better. All right. So I think the rapier got a lower fatigue, a slightly higher armor ignore, and slightly higher against armor. So it's like it's a noble sword. So it's slightly better than a noble sword. But anyways, the thing about a fencing weapon is you don't need a sword mastery to use it. I think the sword mastery gives you some penetration, right? No. Yeah, it's just yeah. All right. So the thing is, this sword now has the thing called lunge. All right. So when your initiative is high, which Korn has a lot of initiative, it deals bonus damage. So right now, if he jumps at somebody, he can deal a shit ton of damage. Let's see, with a regular sword, how much is it per swing? He'd be dealing 62, 27, 53. With this thing, with lunging, he does 87. And also against armor, he can do it twice. So he can lunge and stab another thing. The thing about the lunge, too, is that it's a +1 in range. So you could be standing and then stab someone a square away from you. So it's like a longer weapon, a reach weapon, and it takes you right next to them. If there's entire duelist builds out of this using a rapier, and the base rapier that's not named is really shit. But getting a named rapier is a big deal because now you can make some goofy ass builds where you can lunge 3 times in a row on somebody. Just if you reach the back line, you just annihilate it all in one turn, like a tornado. Yeah, it's a one-hit KO essentially. The offenser can one shot like a arbalister, the backline archers for the humans. Just jump on there and stab them, and then jump to the next one and kill them. But each lunge makes it weaker though, but because your initiative is going down. But yeah, duelists are intensive, and unfortunately, this one isn't good enough, I think, to justify using it. However, I could give it to Goose, because he could use it just to kind of like jump in, like close the gap, and it'd be really funny. And it is a light weapon, although this is a ridiculously good spear, and this is a ridiculously good sword. Like this sword, well, it's not even a good sword anymore, right? No, it just has it has a higher base. It's basically the same thing. What can I give this to then? to do something fun with it. Because it's a waste to not even just use it. Wait, no, Alucard's the one with the strong sword, so I'll leave it on him. Or I can give him this instead. Frozen, nah, Frozen's. No, because Alucard does have higher initiative than most characters. Alright, Alucard now has a rapier. And this sword will be gifted to Frozen. There we go. Winged Mace. Whop. Being replaced. Yeah, that was a clean fight, and we got this gigantic upgrade for, I guess, Zane's. Though, can he even wield it? 21 fatigue. Yeah, this is some heavy shit. So, like we can try it on him, but essentially Zane's cannot move and swing anymore. So every turn you gain a minimum 15 fatigue. That is enough to move a single square and swing your weapon once. So he can wear it and he can become super tanky, but this bitch ass motherfucker ain't ever moving any far enough anymore. Yeah, when he's gonna fight, he's committed now. Anyways, what I was gonna explain is what a mega tank or all the little things are. So, Goose, I was supposed to explain it, and then we were surprised. Goose is a fatigue tank. He became a fatigue tank. In the beginning, he was just a nimble. Apocalypse is whatever. But anyways, the first Leo we had, or one of the first Leos we had, was a statue tank. So a statue tank is a character who started off with insanely bad fatigue, but health and I guess melee defense high enough to just want to make him into a tank. But without without the fatigue to back it up, you're stuck making them either a nimble or a statue. And a nimble one would be someone who benefits to reach 100 health. A statue is someone who might not be able to reach that high or have any other benefits to it. Statue is exactly what it sounds like. You put someone with as much heavy armor, sort of like Zane's right now, and you give him a shield. So if Zane's was our tank, we just give him a shield and a dagger, and we just move him to a spot and he never moves. He cannot use skills because he doesn't have the fatigue for it, and once he's committed, he has no chance of, leaving. So he's just there and stands there. That's what a statue tank is. Not too complicated. Not too complicated there. A taunt tank is like a different one. A taunt tank is sort of like a fatigue, but they use an ability there to taunt people towards them to make them fight them. It's a taunt like in any RPG. Their whole shtick is to basically protect characters. You take taunt and you may take rotation, and it's like, McLarge Huge got tagged by somebody and he could die. You rotate him out or you taunt the character next to him. Basically, they're sacrificial tanks. They're there just to make people attack them. And the stats that they need to have is high fatigue, not exactly melee defense, because having lower melee defense makes the enemy want to attack you, but enough health to get your ass kicked and actually survive it. A mega tank is exactly what it sounds. It would be what Bobo could do. So Bobo is being nurtured to become a mega tank. So a mega tank, their whole shtick is just kind of being a tank. That's it. You have high defense, good enough health, and enough fatigue to do something. Bobo runs the risk of being a statue, but a mega tank is just someone who's going to have incredibly high melee defense. So their whole shtick is that they can just outlast everything, and they don't have to take hits. Because a statue tank will take hits. He will get his ass kicked, because he doesn't have the ability to shield or anything like that. So, there. And then there's the final tank form, at least, is the mammoth tank. Basically, as it sounds like they are the kings of the kings for tanks. Super high stats of all kind except melee attack, so that's why they're doomed to be the tanks. But yeah, high health, high resolve, high melee defense, and the fatigue to make it all worthwhile. And usually with that fatigue, you just spam Indomitable, and you're just taking a massive ass kicking. Mammoth tanks, for instance, can survive being bit by a dragon 5 times instead of just 3. So, yeah, that's kind of it. So, Bobo is going to be a mega tank. Or he's looking like to be. Barely, because he's kind of like on the threshold for being a statue. Uh, Goose started off as a nimble statue kind of thing, but he was able to transition into being basically a stamp tank using abilities. And Apocalypse is a sacrifice who hasn't died. Hooray! Anyways, that's it for now because once again I did not keep in mind the amount of time I was streaming. I am like my eyes are heavy, but it's almost 5 hours streaming. That's really bad of me. Y'all should tell me, hey Stonewall, you remember you got work. You should go to sleep. Brr. Anyways, thank you for watching. Love y'all. I will. Who's streaming right now that I can just send you to? I guess let me raid. Monstera art. There you go. I'll raid you somebody who does Rust stuff. You can see them paint. Just watch it in the background and relax and yeah. Go for it. I'm gonna go to sleep.